Hey guys, so I just wanted to share something that's been on my heart lately, and that is um, mainly just like disappointment and unfulfilled plans or unfulfilled dreams. And I think for a lot of people who, especially specifically single women who have been single for a very long time, they've been praying for this for a very long time. Um, It's so easy just to get discouraged because you're not seeing come to pass the things that you desire, and the things that you desire are not ungodly. And you see, like, other people basically getting the dream that you have. I know that I had one friend who just like flat out told me that she didn't want to get married, didn't really have the desire to get married, and then like the next summer she met someone and then they got married a few months later. So I just remember that time I would have been in my early 20s at that point, and just being like so discouraged, like she didn't even want this and she got it. So how come I have to wait? How come I'm not seeing my dreams fulfilled, and the Lord's not blessing me in that way. Um, and so I think it's easy for us to quote like our ways are not his ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. And that's a common one that people will share for when they've they're trying to encourage someone who's been single for a long time. And it's true. Um, but it's not it's easier said than understood. I think that I'm just now at this point of my life, starting to understand why. And I think it's like we have to go through life and we have to experience the things the Lord needs us to experience before we can see that the Lord had a purpose and a reason for the delay. The Lord had a purpose for not allowing it to happen in the time frame that we wanted or the time frame that we asked. That there's good reason. Um, And so I wanted to just come on here and share that as an encouragement to anyone who may be in that place of life where they're like, how come it's happening for all these people and it's not happening for me? I've been faithful. I've been in the word. I've been praying. I've been doing all of the Christian things. I've been going to church, sharing my faith, doing all the things, but yet I don't see the Lord blessing me for that. And the truth is, the Lord is blessing you. The Lord is blessing you. Even in this single time, even in the time that you're waiting and you don't feel it, you don't see it. The Lord is blessing you. You just have yet to see the fruition of what that blessing will fully look like. And so I just I have definitely been in those dark places where I'm like, I feel forsaken, I feel forgotten, I feel left out. But the Lord is always there. He promises that He never leaves, He never forsakes, He hasn't forgotten. He's teaching things, He's allowing you to live experiences He needs you to live. Um, and on the other hand of that, I saw on Facebook this week someone was sharing about how they just feel so much peace, that they've been in an extended season of singleness, but they feel that the Lord is still going to bring to pass this desire for marriage, for a family, for children. Um, but they're not freaked out that they're at the age they are. They're fully at peace. And I think that's just an example of the Lord, of that peace that passes understanding. I think that's in James. I should have pulled the verse up before I started recording, but just that He will give you that peace that passes understanding as you keep your mind on Him. And um, I don't know if I'll be able to find it real quickly or not, but just that if we just keep seeking Him, we keep just going after Him, and we lay these things all before Him, that He will give us that peace that passes understanding, so that it's something that's hard to explain, especially if you've never experienced it before. And it is so hard to get out of your own head. It's so hard to sometimes silence those thoughts, to silence the accuser that says the reason you're single is because of this, that, and the other thing. Um, but you can get to that point where you just have a peace. You haven't given up. You haven't said, well, I guess the Lord's not going to do it. You haven't just decided that you are going to live a life as a single person and that's just the way that the Lord must want it. You're not angry. You're still hopeful. You're still waiting for that day, but you're at peace. And you're not struggling with the thoughts of the Lord's forsaken me, that you are just in whatsoever state you are in, you are content. And I just want to encourage people who are in that state of discouragement that you can get to that place, that you don't have to stay discouraged. You don't have to just continue kind of being in that dark place, that the more you seek Him, the more you will find Him. That is a promise. Seek me and ye shall find me. It is a promise. So I just wanted to kind of put that message out. It's just really been on my heart because I know that there's a lot of people who are discouraged when they've been single for a long time, and there's hope, even if you don't see it. I remember too sometimes just being like, "There's no hope. There's not even any prospects. I don't know anybody who I would even consider. I don't have a crush on anybody. There's just I don't see any way that this will ever happen." And that's so discouraging when you just feel like there is no hope. But uh, you know what? Abraham hoped against hope. Uh, and he received his promise, and it did not happen in his time frame. And in fact, he tried to make it happen on his own, and the Lord still blessed that child that he had with Hagar. But it wasn't God's good and acceptable, perfect will for him, and the Lord still brought it about, even in his anxiousness to make it happen himself. The Lord still brought about his promise and what his plans were for him. So even if you've gotten discouraged and you've kind of gone off and made bad decisions or got involved in a relationship that wasn't God's best for you, and you went through some hard times because of it, be encouraged that the Lord will still bring it to pass. Just trust in Him, seek Him, and He will give you that peace that passes understanding. It's true that His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. There's a purpose. There's a reason. And we just need to continue being faithful to Him, even through the trials and tribulations of being single, through the loneliness, through the feelings of depression and just feeling forsaken. You're not. I promise you, you're not. The Word promises you that you're not. So please be encouraged. For more encouragement like this, I will just throw out that you can visit my website, wordinspiredwoman.com. I have a daily devotional on there that goes out through email every day. I try to post videos like this every week, and then I kind of like break them up into shorter videos throughout the week. So just please be encouraged. I would love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments. Please share what you're struggling with, because I'd like to make more content that's geared toward what people are actually struggling with during their single season. And we can encourage each other, because I definitely still go through those times. I still go through those moments. Sometimes the peace is there and sometimes it's not, because I'm in my head and I can't get out of it. So let's encourage each other. Anyway, thanks for watching.